bust water, bust through and bust moves. Stay true to kill it to stay smooth. Handsome brothers stay set in the mood, but they wanted funky rhymes from the brother so cool. Trying to check the vibes and set the conversation. The keenest minds to find this observation. I'm on 10 podcast, so don't not face it. We'll be the first to declare our greatness. Checking out, check it, I'm checking it twice on the weekly. I'm busting, cause busting is life. If you don't know, now you do though. You should peep game, that'd be cool though. Cause your part is crucial, so get on the movement. If you ain't busting, don't know what you doing. Wasting your time and ignoring the truest. Some of the realest, they greatly influence. Kings in Montana creating a movement. Scrapping or rapping or laughing or acting. It really don't matter, cause this is our passion. We busting and trusting. It really is something when it comes to our family. You know that we love them. That's how we roll. Montana in the house, and we taking control.
Who's ready for the weekly bust? You're in the right place.
No. All right, well, that fucked up. I was over here.
That was exciting.
Yeah, it was. I clicked the wrong button. Let's go. Where's Ryan at? Ben,
What?
who's our guest?
Bring us in, baby.
That was exciting.
All right, we're live with the man, Ryan Perez. Let's go.
What's up, you dog?
Hello, weekly bus.
Hello.
Look how you boys have grown.
Look at us. We look like NASCAR sponsors. You see all our little brands.
Oh, you guys cleaned up. You guys fucking got it together, bro. You see, I told you, I believed in you, bro. I seen your vision, bro. I believed in you boys. I knew you'd get it together.
That's right, and that's how it goes. Last time you guys seen Ryan, he was sitting right where Christian is. Tell him.
High as fuck.
Fuck yeah, we were blunted, baby.
Bro, I watched that shit back with my friend one time, and I was like, yo, I couldn't even open my eyes.
It's like 12:30. We're just sitting there rolling.
That's that Montana weed, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it was gas. I was lit. I'm not gonna lie.
Hell yeah.
So what's good, baby? What's life been like?
Hey man, I'm just a fan of the combat sports nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're killing and you're the villain, man. You know what I mean?
I guess I don't know what I did wrong to anybody, but I guess I'll be the villain. I'll take that role. That sounds good to me.
You've always been good to me.
Hey, listen, there's a saying, right? If someone says I ain't shit, go ask them what they did to me for me not to be shit.
Right.
Fair point. Hell yeah. Always two sides, right?
So you got some big things in the works, bro. You're getting ready to launch your podcast.
Yeah, it should be good. It's gonna be different. Like I'm trying to come. So I have a degree in radio and broadcasting. So I did that shit for a long time, and I feel I have like a different insight to the game than every podcast out. So I think my approach, the concept, all that shit's gonna be a little different than what people are used to. So I think, obviously I'm going to evolve with time like any other show, but I think my concept is different than what most people are doing out there.
What's your show going to be focused on? All combat sports or fighting?
Why would I give you my sauce, kid?
Come on, baby. Aren't you getting ready to launch here soon?
So basically I'm covering a bunch of sports. I'm covering bare knuckle, obviously, boxing, MMA, whatever other random shit like pillow fighting, all the random shit that's out there. Anything I get my hands on, slap boxing, whatever comes across my face that's interesting that I think needs a platform. And it's going to be a platform like you're not going to be able to pay me enough to shut me up. You feel me? Like it's going to be that type of platform.
Hell yeah, unfiltered. That's where
because I respect your hustle. I respect a lot of other podcasts out there hustle, but that's not really my lane. Like, you know what I mean? I don't really give a fuck about being there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just speak my mind, interview fighters that I like. It's not gonna be nothing personal. It's not gonna be like, oh, he's fighting on this card. I don't really give a fuck. It's just I'm gonna interview people I like, and I think it'd be a more dynamic interview when you interview people that you actually have an interest in. You feel me? Like if I got to interview a boring ass motherfucker that I have no interest in, I'm pretty sure the people watching are gonna be bored as fuck too.
Right. Facts. That's dope, bro. I can't wait for that. And is it just you that's gonna be launching it, or is just
so how it's gonna work is like, so it's not gonna be like a podcast. It's gonna have different segments, right? So this is gonna be like one segment, like where I say I was the fighter and I'm you guys. This would be a segment of the show Then there's going to be a betting segment where we break down a fight that's on a future card, how you should bet. Basically, I'll break it down skill wise, and then I have the BK Bet Shark, who's one of my sponsors, that's going to be breaking down the fight with me, and he's going to break it down on the numbers, why it makes sense to bet, how to bet, yada yada yada, shit like that. And then maybe some other little like random skits and shit like that dropped and sprinkled throughout the episodes.
You're in that, dude. I just seen Dana White fucking call Miami the new LA. And I was just saying this to my buddy. I was like, I'm in position to agree with him, man. That just seems to be the place where everyone wants to be right now. And you're in the Mecca, bro. I mean, you can make.
I hate it here, bro. I'm ready to leave. What are you talking about?
Sounds like anyone that was in LA during that time too. They're like, I'm trying to get the fuck out.
Yeah, they all moved to Texas.
Yep. A lot of them,
but that's what Dana was saying. I mean, looking as far as content and skits go, as far as that shit goes, you're not lacking any talent or the location.
Right. And again, like again, bro, like I went to school for this shit. I worked in major radio stations I worked on the biggest radio stations in Miami. I produced morning shows. I did all that shit before combat sports. I kind of fell into fighting because of Jared, right? So like I was just a fucking, like I talked about it on the last podcast with you, but I'm sure you motherfuckers have grown since then and got more followers. But like I was just a dad. My son's now 17. I was just a dad who took his kid to the boxing gym, right? So I had a lot of boxing experience as a kid. I fought a lot of fucking fights. I had like 33 fucking smoker fights. Like I did a lot, but I didn't really want to, pursue that shit, right? So I fell out of boxing because I was fighting. The last few fights I had, I would fight for $400 at a bullshit smoker to go buy a bottle at a club, right? But at that time, that's it, right? That's literally what I was doing, concussed, buying bottles and shit, getting fucked up. So then it got to the point where I was DJing and working at these parties and these clubs and shit where I didn't really need to fight to be in the scene anymore. You know what I mean? So that shit kind of just fell into the back burner. I did the whole DJ shit. I moved to South America. I DJed in South America. I did all types of fucking wild ass shit. My mom got sick with colon cancer. Boom, fast forward. She dies, whatever. I'm here. And, I got a kid. I got 2 kids now, but I had a kid, boom, whatever. Jit needed to do some type of martial arts, put him in karate. That shit was trash. Because it was just, it was like you get a new belt because I paid your monthly membership type gym. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that shit was stupid. So I was like, nah, I'm going to take you to like a hood boxing gym, whatever, and I'll teach you boxing by myself. And we did it. Actually, I started in my backyard with him, and then he just got good. So it was time to go to like a gym.
Yeah.
And then we started training there, and then I saw fucking Jared day one. He showed up to the gym, and the way he hit the bag and the way he like really believed in himself, I was like, bro, like you could be a fucking champion. Like I see it in you. You know what I mean? And I was like, if you, and then literally 2 weeks of training Jared, I put him in his first amateur fight, and he won. And the second amateur fight was the following week. He won. So it was just, he was naturally like destined for greatness. You know what I mean? I just seen it. And like I have a sixth sense for that shit. Like I can go down the list: Go-Go, Howard Davis, Brian Duran, Bryce Henry. These are all Rambo LaFleur. These are all fighters that no one knew who the fuck they were, but I seen it. Like when I see him, I was like, damn, this motherfucker's a star. You know what I mean?
I think Rambo just said that he wasn't part of Slaughterhouse ever.
He's not. He's signed to that other shit, but it doesn't matter, bro. It's still the neighborhood. Like it's still the same niggas. Like I knew Rambo before. Rambo will tell you, nigga, ain't no fucking. I don't got no hate in my heart for him, and he ain't got no hate for me. It's life, nigga. You gotta go do what you gotta do. And if you think you got a better situation, nigga, best of luck to you. Like I'm not hating on nobody. I don't give a fuck. And it's like, and they know that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they all know that. Like, the niggas that know me, they know that. The ones that, like, I've known Rambo since he was fucking amateur boxing, fought Jared 3 times in the amateurs. Like, I've known this nigga before anybody ever gave him any money. So if they could do better without me, it's more power to them. You know what I'm saying?
Champ, what up, man? Thanks for watching. Do you have any questions for Ryan? No, so what happened with like the whole fucking situation, man? Because nobody's really talking about it, and everybody's wanting to act like All In's like a new thing. I mean, salute to those guys for putting the team together, but all those guys originate that I've seen. A lot of them come from fucking Slaughterhouse.
Yeah, listen, bro, listen. Okay, I don't honestly, I don't really care, because before it used to be more about being politically correct and not saying the real shit or whatever. But like, bro, there's a difference between me and most of these manager dudes, and the difference is that I actually know how to fucking like teach fighting. I fucking fit in the corner a million fucking times, not only in bare knuckle and boxing and all types of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a difference when I manage you and I'm the nigga putting you in fights with the fucking matchmaker, because I know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm not gonna put you in there to get beat the fuck up. You feel me?
Bro, you had some of the best coaching, Nate, I've ever heard on camera. I can't.
Yeah, and listen, bro. Listen, anybody could teach a nigga how to jab. Anybody could teach a nigga how to throw a hook. All that bullshit. Anybody could do that. The secret is the relationships you have and how to move a fighter and build a fighter. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm over here building fighters, taking them to the top, and none of them are losing and everybody's winning, bro, there's something in the sauce. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because nigga, if you want to fight, I'll put all three of you in a fight tomorrow. You're gonna get beat up. You're gonna lose. But that's what fighters don't get. That's what fighters don't get. You guys are like, oh, I haven't fought in 6 months. I haven't. Motherfucker, it's one promotion. You want to fight on one motherfucking promotion that does one show a month that has 12 bouts.
Right.
And it's like, bro, I haven't fought in 4 fucking months. I haven't fought in 5 months. And then as a manager, I feel bad for you. And then, I'm not getting paid if you ain't fighting.
Right.
So now you telling me, oh, you're not, bro, I got to leave you and go to a new manager because you're not getting me a fight. You know what I mean? So do that. Go to the manager and get a fight. He's going to put you in a fight the next week and you're going to lose. And where's your stock go from there?
Down the drain.
Yeah, and bro, you have to know, like, you could be business savvy. You can know how to talk to the promoter and, throw some money his way and get your fighters on. You can do all types of shit to get a fight on. But to actually bring quality fighters, nigga, the only 2 people is a guy, Jihad. I think his name's Jihad, right?
For promoters?
No. Coaches in bare knuckle, the guy Jihad, right? He's the guy that dresses real good in the ring with the suits.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Him and I are me, and I would say Scott are the only people that bring quality fighters consistently into the sport. Not just fighters, not just dudes that are gonna fucking fight and fucking ow my eye and quit. Right. Jeremy Smith fought with 2 torn shoulders in the fight with Houston Alexander at 38 year fucking old.
How you brought to the organization fucking tore through the organization from us.
It's not about that, bro. I got to give all the credit to Nate, bro, because Nate sat down and me and Nate were like, all right, what fights make sense? How do we build these fighters? How do we do this? How do we do that? And I worked really good with Nate, and I still do work really good with Nate. So it's smarter to do shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if everybody worked collectively together, bro, we could build this brand into $1 billion in a few years. But it's me against the world now. You feel me? It's like, oh, this nigga against that nigga. Oh, this nigga hates that nigga. It's like, why, bro? Like, I don't give a fuck. You don't want to fuck with me? Don't fuck with me, bro. I don't care.
So, dude, like, you dropped some of the best knowledge I've ever heard within a corner. You said something earlier that what makes a coach isn't necessarily what you can teach. Like, everybody can teach a jab, right? It's about, can your fighter hear you in a moment of between rounds or even in a round? You know what I mean? It is truly directing. Like, it's almost like doing like the Autobots, or what's that movie called? Real Steel. And they have the robots and shit.
Yeah, Real Steel.
Yeah. If your fighter can't hear your coach, man, all that shit just went down the fucking drain. You know what I mean? Especially when they're on in a moment of pressure and they're on the fucking ropes. And
you gotta have that moment that clicks in your head as a fighter with your coach at the gym. Like when you're sparring one day and he says some shit and it works, and you're like, wow, that was that moment. Like then once you have those moments with your coach in a sparring session multiple times, then it's a level of trust that when I say something, it's go. Like I know it's gonna work. My man's never led me wrong. So that's why it's super important to stay loyal to the people. So the Mike Tyson says that saying, like, you leave the dance with the person who brought you to the dance, right?
Right. Because
everybody think you pretty in that dress under them lights, but when you was ugly on the streets and I brought you to the dance and no one cared about you, I did. You know what I'm saying? So right. That's the type of shit. That's the type of shit. If you're not a coach and a fighter relationship where you've been in the trenches with that fighter, bro, anything can stop that fight. Anything. Like the guy's not gonna listen to you. He's gonna do whatever he wants, and that's the thing. Like you can't. As a coach, you can't go in there confident knowing your fighter don't listen to you and you're gonna win. Like you can't go in there confident.
Where does
Like you know
lead?
you're gonna lose.
Are you still going to be in the corner eventually, or what? Like, what is your deal? Like your overall plan there? Are you going to step out of the ring? Are you permanently doing that, or?
Nah, bro. I could have a podcast, bro. What do you mean? I heard there's a DJ, a manager, and a podcast dude that works at BKFC, right?
Yeah, well, no, I was just wondering for your own ambitions. Are we still going to be seeing you?
Nah, listen. There's a few of these. No, I would honestly, bro, to keep it a buck, I would never go in on the part where I would train a fighter from like scratch and like build up a fighter. I have like no desire to do that shit no more. You know what I mean? I have such a bad taste in my mouth from combat sports that's like I wouldn't even want to build a fighter from scratch again. The ones that are loyal to me, like Jared, Bryce, Jomi, Jeremy Smith, those loyal dudes, I'm gonna ride with them to the end because those are my dudes. You know what I mean? So anybody that comes, I'm not trying. Like honestly, bro, I got people every day. Like, oh, you want to train me? Blah blah. I'm good. I'm good, bro. Like I don't care. I've lost it. I've lost the sauce, bro. That's why I give you guys credit because you know you guys are still hungry and ambitious and all that bullshit. I done seen the mountaintop. I won a belt with a few fighters. Whatever. I'm good, bro. I've done it in boxing and bare knuckle. It's straight. I've had a good time. I'm gonna continue to support the dudes that I fuck with, the fighters that I manage. I like management. Management's dope because it's like negotiations and hustling and shit like that. You know, I like that. But like the coaching and then putting all the work into a fighter, then a fighter tells you to go fuck yourself, and then the fighter doesn't pay you, and then this, and it goes down, the list goes on, and then you watch dudes that you built and brought from other countries, give the credit to other motherfuckers that didn't do nothing. You know, it hurts your heart, bro. It hurts your heart, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
I just want to take a quick second to tell everybody it's not on us to tell. We're on Unfiltered Podcast. I can't tell Ryan how not to talk. So
What was that?
oh, I think it's Nardy's got a problem.
What's
What did he say? What did he say? Let's
Ryan
see.
keeps dropping the N-word.
So
Well, look at bro. What are you talking about? Look at me. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I'm
That's what
dark skinned, bro. I'm not from Montana. It's okay.
Don't do or don't say. So
It's okay. It's okay. I'm like pretty much. I'm like Hispanic. So I'm like borderline black. You know what I mean? It's okay. It's acceptable. But all right. I don't want to offend your listeners. Apologies. I won't say it anymore. It's all good.
You can't control what you do or don't do, my boy.
I just get emotional on that topic because it's fucked up.
It
Yeah,
is.
you-
No, it is. I
On
think
that
that
end,
you
for
had
sure.
such a solid squad together that has racked up like a streak of W's that can't be fucked with. And for them, you
Yep.
know, for everyone to take a stance in a way that they have was just shocking. And I watched their careers, a lot of theirs take a turn. Like I can go, oh, there's another one that goes down. Oh, there's another one.
Just the last year that it's really does have to put a sour taste in your mouth. I get it.
Yeah.
Bro, and it gets to the point where it's like, yo, you invested money, you invested time, you fucking like all types of dumb shit that people don't really realize. Like, look, if you really break it down, like let you got a calculator in front of you, and you got your phone, take out your phone because I'm using my phone. One of you have to do the math. Figure a fighter makes 10 G's, which is a lot for most of fighters. Censorship is un-American. Fuck yeah, Howie. Tell them how it is.
All right, let's go. 10 G's.
All right, so 10K, right? So your coach and manager get 20% on the average, correct? So let's just say I'm your coach. I'm not your manager. I'm just your coach, right? I get 10% of that. What's 10% of 10 G's, bro? $1,000, right?
Yeah.
A G, right? Now, take that G and divide that G into, what is it, 3-month training camp, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 weeks. Divide that G by 12.
Divide that G by 12, baby.
Oh, like 83.33.
$83 a week.
All right, hold on. Right? That's what you make in a week, bro, for this fighter, from this fighter.
It's a lot of work.
And then if you really want to break it down times 5 days a week. Break down that. Do it for me real quick. So all these people can shut the fuck up about they think break down that number by $5 by 5 days a week.
So like $16 a day.
Okay, now divide that by 3 hours because that's usually the sessions.
It's about $5.55.
So you paying me $5.50, and that's a fighter that makes 10 G's. When other fighters make 2 G's and 2,500 and 3 G's, am I really eating out here? Stop it, bro. So I did this shit out of love, bro. I was doing this shit to help these kids that had no future. I wasn't out here trying to rape nobody, eat off nobody. That ain't real money, bro. Like, if people don't understand that, and that's the part of coaching that sucks. My hands are fucked up. My shoulders are fucked up. I spend more time traveling. Like, you guys seen it. How many shows was I on? And that was just the televised ones.
Right.
You know what I mean? What about the ones that aren't on TV that I'm at working corners and doing shit, right?
Sure.
Bro, you subtract the time with your family, subtract all that shit for $5 an hour. And then on top of that, you got the balls to talk shit.
Why
See,
don't
preach, Andrew. Only a few, exactly.
Yeah, right. Like, not everybody's making even 10 G's. So
that's what I'm saying. These fighters who jump, bro. How salty do you think the dude? Not just me, any coach that put in time, took time away from his family, did all this shit for you to tell them to go fuck themselves, bro. It's like,
you should work for BKFC, man. You do
what? What? No way. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Think so?
They gonna censor you, my boy. Don't say that.
Why not though? I mean, like, you're so knowledgeable.
Yo, listen. I have a degree in radio and broadcast. I've pitched so many job ideas. Like, why can't I be Harold Letterman of bare knuckle? Like, let's go to Harold Letterman in the 3rd round for the scorecards. How many times do you hear them say the unofficial scorecards? Presumably the round went this way. Presumably, why not just go to me at the 3rd round if it goes to the 3rd, and then come to me in the 5th round if it gets to the 5th, and say, hey, this is who I think won. This is how I scored it. I was an official for USA Boxing. I did all that shit. So how do I not qualify? I have a degree in radio and broadcasting. I have all that shit. So that's a great position. Fighter development, another great position. Fighting new superstars, another great. Showing people how to grow their Instagram and their credibility and shit. Like, come on, now.
I think you have a really good placement there. You know what I mean?
I know. Trust me, I know. You're gonna make me smoke. You're gonna make me smoke a cigarette on live because you got my blood boiling now.
You let me hit your vape. You got one of those bad boys.
I've been dying for an opportunity, bro. Like I told you, like, this fighting shit fell on my lap. Like, I was a coach because of Jared. You know what I'm saying? And clearly, I'm pretty good at it, obviously, because I got good fighters and stuff. But it was never like, this is what I want to be. I want to be a fucking boxing coach till I die and blah blah blah. Okay. It was never that, bro. Like, I always wanted. Like, I love combat sports. That's how, bro. I was watching BKFC 1. You know. Like, I watched it on YouTube. I was a huge supporter of the shit before anybody even knew what it was, you know. So,
right, shout out.
I honestly felt I missed your presence in Salt Lake. That ain't no lie.
I didn't have any fighters on the card.
I don't give a fuck. You're my dog. You're supposed to be there.
Which one of these sponsors is 20 past 4 going to sponsor me? How about NAV Grow? NAV Grow, bro. NAV Grow, the best weed ever, bro. I get so lit off that shit, and then I go hang out at the halftime in Great Falls, Montana. What?
Fucking right, dude. Native grown. Shout out.
The only sponsor y'all boys are missing is the what is it called? What the fuck is the name of it? The dip. What is it called? Sip and dip. The sip and dip. Yeah. You guys need a sip and dip sponsorship for sure.
You got your lifetime temporary. You got your dual citizenship between Miami and Montana because you were baptized in the sip and dip.
I was baptized in the sip and dip for sure. It was like going back in time. It was wild. I love those experiences when you go into a room. It's like, yo, this shit hasn't changed in 50 years.
Facts, and you can tell that because you just go to any of them. You know what I mean? Upstairs, downstairs. They're like, yep, All the money just goes.
Listen, when it's themed out like a tiki shit in Montana, you know they lost the sauce 20 years ago, bro.
Absolutely, dude. And rest in peace to Piano Pat. But when she was down there playing, dude, that shit was vibing.
Yeah, man. She was
Lost her 2 years ago now.
Yep. She was a legend in this city. But
No, that's what's wild about Montana is like all y'all motherfuckers know each other. That shit's so crazy.
yeah, dude, it is like that from fucking end to end too, man.
Like I don't even know my next door neighbor's last names.
That's crazy, man.
Our boy
On
G
everything.
comments. What's up, G? He said Ryan is a beast.
Who did?
Cutman G.
Oh, that's my nigga, bro. That's another little nigga I got love for. That nigga's a solid ass nigga, 100% solid.
Fuck yeah, G's
Hey.
always been a day one, A1.
All right, and Jimmy says we either know each other or we're all related.
That's a fact.
Yo, that's a fact.
Dude.
That's a fact, bro. And I honestly like how y'all support each other. Like all y'all support each other. Like I forget his name, bro. I don't want to butcher his name, but he has that daughter, and they always go to all the events.
Wesley Killeagle.
Yeah, see, I didn't want to butcher his name, but yeah, that dude, bro, that dude's a real one, bro. Like he does shit for mad people, bro. Like that dude's a real one.
Oh, absolutely. One of the realest in the state. Shout out to our boy Wes Killeagle.
Yeah, Killeagle Promotions, man. He's doing good things for child.
I don't really comment a lot and say shit on people's shit because I don't really want to get in their business. But I do see his posts and stuff, and I'm like, bro, that dude's always doing shit for the people in Montana.
Speak of the devil, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
Weather.
So
yeah, that dude's always doing shit for the kids out there and everybody, the fighters and all that. That's dope.
we're going to be doing a lot more traveling this next year, man. We're landing some bigger deals, and it's going to allow us the flexibility to bring Montana on the go. And we want to pull up and see Mr. Ryan Perez, man, everywhere, dog. Well,
Listen. Maybe my podcast grows motion like yours, and I get them Daddy Warbucks like I wrote on my name to jump in my pockets and say, "Move, man, move. Keep talking. It's gold." Shout out to Pillow Fighting Championships. Shout out to those motherfuckers.
Pulling up to those events.
I love those events. It's the best sport in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most exciting sport ever, guys. Promise you.
I was watching Barbie Jeep racing earlier on YouTube, and that shit was pretty sick.
All right, I'm gonna keep it real with you. So check it out. So at my show that I did at the strip club, right, we had 2 pillow fights. One were these 2 Brazilian jiu-jitsu dudes. The shit was dope. They were like running off the cage because they knew they really couldn't hurt each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they were doing all types of wild capoeira shit with the pillows, and then they had 2 random dudes, and the shit was trash. So it's like, you know, it could be dope. It could be dope with the right fighters. You know what I mean? It could be dope.
You get the cheap shots, you know, where they know that they're gonna get the hand instead of the pillow.
Oh,
Whack.
Oh, he really ices him.
And you know, for the dramatic part, you see the blood on the pillow.
Yeah,
Dude,
hey man.
He lands with the pillow.
But listen, who would have ever thought slap boxing would have been a thing? Who would have ever thought fucking that should have been the #1 downloaded app? Like, who would ever thought that shit, bro?
It's the goofiest thing.
Not
in the world.
me, dude. David Potter had faith in it, though. That's the only person I
Yeah,
know.
David Potter did stand by it, and he got roasted tough.
Yeah, but dude, that shit was crazy. And it's like no one thought that was gonna become the next huge thing, and bro, it's pretty big. Again, when you have a monster like UFC backing it, it's gonna blow up faster than anything else. But it still blew up. You know, it wasn't a flop. People still watch it.
I mean, they put out good content on the internet, though. Those
Do you think
fuckers'
it's
faces
just gonna
are
come and
just
go? Like
thump.
it was like a 1-year excitement.
I haven't really seen much on it recently.
I don't know. Dana still speaks about it, so.
Dude,
So whatever happened to your little scoreboard with questions and shit? What happened to that? You guys are slacking, Levi.
Scoreboard. Oh, up here?
Yeah, you had a screen with questions for your guests. What's going on? Lacking.
I'm not
hip,
done. Are
dog.
you ready? Here's one right here for you. What did you get for Christmas?
There we go. We just started shooting from the hip.
I got a yoke steering wheel for my Tesla.
What?
A yoke steering wheel for my Tesla.
What's that mean?
It's like those little half steering wheels that look like spaceship shits.
Cool, man. So you got a Tesla now? Is that what you're moving?
Yeah,
You like
It's
it more
dope.
than the old Bentley?
it's fast as fuck, bro. I'm not even gonna cap. It's stupid fast.
Oh yeah, dude. Everyone keeps saying that every time. They're like, dude, there's nothing like it, dude. It's instant.
Bro, it's just pure torque. There's no gears. It's just go. It's how long can you hold the gas down till that or something gets in your way. Like there's no stopping it, bro. It's nuts. It's really nuts, bro. And then the self-driving, because I have the self-driving feature. That, bro, that's love. That's love.
Do you even drive anymore?
No. Well, I mean, yeah, if I want to whip around cars and shit, because they won't break the rules, you know what I mean? It'll wait till the old lady turns instead of yoking around her, you know? So and the drive and people out here drive all fucked up, so they'll cut you off and then it like kind of yokes you. So it's kind of like safer when it's like on the highway or going like long distance. Because it'll go in and out of lanes and all that shit, but in the streets it's still sus because other people just drive bad.
Dude, especially in Miami, dude. I seen some shit just rolling around Dakota. I was like, man, these motherfuckers.
They made it illegal to drive under 65 in the left lane.
Somewhere.
I just seen that. Yeah.
What state?
It's Florida, fool.
Oh, Florida.
Yeah, it makes sense. Shit, 65 is slow.
Cause when we were down there, I was like, yo, these motherfuckers are cooking down here, fool.
Yeah, bro, 80's the average. You gotta go at least 80 to catch up.
Oh, Dude, I know Dakota was like half pedaling. Was like, bro, you are getting way behind. You got to drive.
Hey, man,
I was like, you got Florida plates on my boy. Let it rip. You know, it's not like we're in Montana plates flying through Florida.
Riding around with Ryan, man, he's fucking whipping, dude. He's doing like 100. I was like,
is he driving like Eddie?
Hell yeah, he was. But Eddie's crazy.
Hell yeah,
no. I drive safe. I might drive fast, but it's safe.
Yeah, Eddie's crazy, fool.
Yeah, Eddie's whipping those little vans at 80, bro. I'm good. I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, you got that bitch just swinging in and out of traffic.
Yeah, nah, not me, nah.
I know that you guys are used to it down in Florida, man, but like up in Montana, man, we don't have no fucking snow, bro. So has it been extra hot down there?
Where here? It's fucking freezing, right? Well, not freezing to you boys, but it's cold. I'm wearing a jacket and shit. I'm cold.
Oh yeah, it's like 40 degrees.
The world has turned, I think. You guys.
Yeah, for sure. Bro, I remember when I was a kid. I used to get hit with hurricanes and all this shit like every year. Bro, I haven't got hit with a hurricane in my area where I've lived in I don't know how long. It always misses us now, you know what I mean? And it's cold when it used to be cold like this in October. Now it's cold like this in January or like in the end of December. Weird.
It's all weird, bro. We ain't got no fucking snow and we're in Montana, bro. We're supposed to be buried, dog. Yeah.
We're close to the next reset. Don't get me down that shit.
Oh God, dude, that's not even no kidding. So I got an announcement. Monty Jamie St. Mark said that Electric City Boxing Club has 3 kids going to regional silvers this and 2 that are going on uncontested all the way to nationals. Let's go.
Yeah. Dope.
The club's showing out, man. There was a lot of kids down there at the beginning of this season, man. Like a lot of people showed up. So that's cool that the city's getting back interested in the fighting.
Hell, boxing, baby. Bringing Montana to you, the weekly bust.
Yeah, man. Fucking, I love your idea about doing sports betting and all that shit and picks, because that's one thing that we're going to be incorporating here too. I think you should talk to our boy David Potter, man, and maybe jump on the block list. You know what I mean?
On the what?
Well, we're putting together a super team for combat sports, dude, in the media world, and it's Fight World Live, and I think that your show would be a fantastic ad.
Well, if you guys want, you know, the bad guy out there on your shit, I mean, it's up to y'all.
Yeah, we're already fucking side-eye.
Yeah.
Listen, bro, the way I look at my podcast is if you were on the fence about liking me, you're definitely going to be off of it after this shit.
So, what can you expect within the show, man? Are you going to get crazy, baby? You going to bring on some crazy shit?
Yeah.
Are you going to rage hard?
Are you going to bring it like
rage? You're just going to fucking just get real?
No. I'm not corny. I feel like I'm going to have, like, it's segmented. It's going to be like, it's just different, bro. Like, it's just different. Like, I'm going to show my funny because, like, I know I'm funny as fuck. So I'm going to show my funny and I'm going to show my creative side so people be like, damn, this motherfucker got talent. And then, because, like, bro, like I just broke down the math for you. There's no money in fighting. You know what I mean? There's no money for, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to, if I could become the next Harold Hawani, like, why not? If I could do, like, If I know how to make content and I know how to use all the technology that you guys are using, like why the fuck can't I do it? You know?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm just looking at trying to get something that motivates me again. You know, something that makes me wake up and say, all right, do this,
Cool.
grind.
Motivate us, bro, and you just kind of said we motivate you. That's what's up, man.
Hell yeah, dog. Rock and roll West Coast shit.
No, it's cool. It's cool because I remember going. First of all, I remember meeting you with that one fighter in Florida, but then when I went to yeah. Then when I went to Montana and I went to your show and I did your show, I seen what you guys were like. I seen the vision. Like I understood where it was going. It was just that you guys needed to organize yourselves and understand it, you know. But again, that comes with like that.
You know what, Ryan, dude? A lot of the connections I've made, and I always salute you, and I always say that, man. Ryan Perez is my dog, dude. Nobody's allowed to talk shit around me because you've always been cool as fuck to me, bro. Like,
yeah, you're real. Because listen, bro. When you came down here, I didn't know you from a can of beans. So that just shows you my character. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't have to help your fighter out. I didn't have to drive your ass to the conference thing. I didn't have wherever the fuck I took us that day. I think to the Hard Rock or whatever it was.
It was legit.
I didn't have to do none of that shit. You were my opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you guys look like y'all didn't know what was going on. Y'all were just like. So I was like, bro, just come on, bro. I got you. Just come on, bro.
Yeah, that was cool, man. I always remember that. I was like, dude, that's my dog right there, man. Ryan's fucking. I can't wait to see your show off the ground.
Yeah, then
bro.
we kicked Tough in Albuquerque, and that shit was lit.
Always. Every time I say it, he came up here. We tried to show him out properly, man. He tried to show him the same love he showed me.
Yeah, no, listen. That's why. Like, anytime y'all need any fucking help or whatever, I always got your back because y'all boys always been solid. So there's no reason not to help people that are solid, you know. And I'm gonna get that little skinny quiet fucker in the middle out of Montana eventually, bro. That boy needs to see some city lights or something.
Yeah, he does.
Well, I'm gonna give his butt to you for a week.
Bro, if this guy came here, I would fucking torture him for a week. I would leave him traumatized.
And now he's like, well, fuck, I was gonna go. All right, I'll go.
He's like, don't twist my arm about it, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck, I was gonna go anyways.
Ryan, fucking when is you expecting the drop anyway, bro?
So my guest, I gotta have some shit for teasers, you know, it's called a runway. So my guest fell asleep today during his like afternoon nap. So he kind of like blew me off, but he texted me a little while ago trying to set it up for tomorrow. So I'm going to do kind of like a pre-recorded segment with the guest and then live segments, pre-recorded segments, live segments. So it's going to be more like a real show. You know what I'm saying? Like not a podcast per se, but like a show type shit, you know? Yeah, like a TV show.
He's going to run them live, but he's going to pre-record.
And then also be like his own Adult Swim.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's now you're thinking. Now, all right. So picture Adult Swim with a mix of Kill Tony. If you guys know the show Kill Tony.
Yeah, we know Kill Tony.
All right.
His little brother got killed on there.
All right. So it would be like a spin-off of that with like a little bit of Kill Tony in it, and like instead of like, so when you watch Kill Tony, he interviews the comedians. He doesn't really ask them about like, oh, how do you like comedy? He wants to know shit about them that people don't know. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
So I'm gonna pull stuff out of my guests that they're gonna be like, damn, no one's really pulled that shit out of me before. And then, you know, just give people like, because that's how you create fans. When people are like, fuck, I can relate. You know what I mean? I go through the same struggle. I didn't know X, Y, and Z was going through the same shit I'm going through. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I think the concept of being out of the box, man, like that's kind of what we refuse to fold it for anybody, dude. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna stop being who the fuck we are. And I think that's what brings an authentic like element to our guests. And our guests, you know, that's one thing that we have going for us is our guests are down with us.
But also asking people like how big their piece is. Like that sets us out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So with that being said, Ryan, how big's your piece?
Oh no way! Yeah, we're a legend, dog.
Brought it back.
What's my piece? What's my piece? My dick? Is that what you're asking about?
Yeah, you gotta ask it. Somebody asked.
He brought it back, dog. What a thug, dog.
Hey, he set it up for the perfect question.
I'd say like a good 6 or 6.5 dog.
Way to keep it real, bro.
Keeping it real. He's a real one.
Yeah, nigga, but you know what? My track list shows nothing but bad bitches, so I'm doing something right.
Let's go. Hey, as long as you know how to move in the water, baby.
It ain't even that, bro. Bro, listen. You can have a big ass. You can have. See, first I couldn't say nigga and shit, but I want to talk about dicks and shit. All right. Anyways, first of all, you can have a big ass dick. What's that gonna do to your bitch? She can't even fucking move because she's like, like, come on, bro. That shit ain't gonna. That shit don't work. That shit's just in porns and bro. 90% of dudes got the same size dick, bro. Do your homework.
Hell yeah, that's very true. All right.
Look at Connor and his little skeevies, bro. He's always running around.
Oh, he's on today.
Yeah,
He's
fucking ridiculous.
Like, oh,
that fool, dude. Are we gonna act like that if we ever get money like that? You gonna be crazy, Christian?
Run
around.
Listen. Hey, look, you guys want to hear a funny ass story? You guys really want to hear a funny ass story? Because fuck it, who cares? So, we were at a weigh-in one time, right? So the real champ of BKFC. I mean, he is the champ, but the real champ of BKFC is that boy Lorenzo Hunt. Let's just say it like that.
Champ, Lorenzo.
Bro, when I tell you that man's shit is down to that nigga's kneecaps. Bro, so we caught eye of this shit because this dude just stripped butt naked in front of everybody like it was all good. And so Jared was there in shock. Jared was like, "What the fuck?" So we're just chilling, like everybody turned around instantly. You know what I mean? And fucking Jared. Nah, and then Jared taps me on the shoulder and says, "Bro, could you imagine what that shit looks like when he's hydrated and that bitch got 10 gallons of water in it?"
Oh, hell no.
bro. That bitch had his own elbow in this shit. That shit was crazy, bro. That boy's a champ.
Contract for him.
That man is a champ, bro. That man is a champ. He wins any conversation, bro. He's the man. That's it.
Hell yeah, dog. Shout out to our boy Lorenzo Hunt. Absolutely.
That makes you fucking think of why he acts the way he does. And he's like, I'm allowed to act the way I do.
He's
facts.
My balls. Most of your dick.
Listen, bro. The funniest part about it though was it was quick. Like he just dropped his like, what the fuck? So we turned around and then Jared just leans over my ears like, could you imagine when that shit's hydrated? I'm like, oh my god, you idiot.
Fucker's on a weight cut. He's at 185.
Crazy.
Front trunk.
Hell yeah.
So Ryan, like, are you thinking like next month, like February? When you thinking?
My show?
Yeah.
No, I'm the first episode's supposed to drop next Friday, 9 p.m. on YouTube. Cool. Just wait. I was supposed to do like the segment with my guest today, so that way I could edit it all down and put it all together by next week. But whatever, I could just, gotta just do a little double work once I get him recorded and all that bullshit.
So we've talked about it all day, but we have never really mentioned the name. You got the name, so legends never die, right?
Correct.
And where can it be found at? At
Legends Never Die on YouTube.
YouTube? Are you going to be on Spotify and all that shit too?
No, I don't really care. Like, so I'm saying, it's not. I'm not trying to like. I'm gonna just post the shit, and if it goes viral, if people watch it, great. If they don't, whatever, bro. And I feel like I have enough insight to pique people's curiosity. Like the interview, like the certain questions that I could ask a fighter that a fan or like a podcast dude doesn't know, like about the fight game. You know what I mean? Or about certain people that are fighting certain people. Like I'm gonna give you a perfect example. When what's his name? Kerry Caprio fought that kid Stroud or Trout. I forget his name. Stroud. Yeah, he's the tall, skinny black kid, Stroud, or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So everybody was like, "Oh, this kid's a debuter. Kerry's a 2-0 guy, bro." And I got love for Kerry. Kerry's a real one, but bro, no one did their homework. Like that kid had 16 national championships under his belt. That kid had over 150 amateur fights. Yeah, so those are like the things that I know about fighters or the insight. Like I could just see things that I know just watching them say, hey, why do you do this? And it's gonna bring something out that they've never spoke about. Because
let's talk about it here. You called Kai winning HD.
I did.
Yep.
I did.
He said that. He says, I already know what's gonna happen. I can see it working out, and this is exactly the way it went.
Yep. Because the thing is, I watched Kai fight. I've watched HD fight. I've watched both of them fight in front of me. So like I know the styles, you know what I mean, and I know what needs to be adjusted. And I'm not saying like I'm the greatest boxing coach ever, but I mean I do think I have a high IQ in boxing. Before I was a boxing dude, I was a fan. Huh?
Your record states itself.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. So yeah, so when I seen the matchup, I knew that if Howard didn't draw the line in the sand and put Kai on his back foot, it was a wrap.
Facts.
It was a wrap. I knew that. And then that's all. Once Kai started coming forward, staying away from Howard's right hand, staying on his left side of his body, doing all types of shit like that, I seen the fight progressively getting worse. And then by the third round, I think pretty much the third and fourth, and towards the end of the fight, Kai would sit there, shuffle his feet like a wrestler, and just shoot and jump in with something. And then hold him, touch, get separated, move around, shuffle his feet, shoot, touch him. Once I seen him executing his game plan over and over and over, it was I knew by round 3 it was a wrap. There was no he got hit. Kai got hit with one uppercut. That he got his shit rocked. So he recovered. Like he backed up, he fought smart, he got out of it. You know what I mean? And HD didn't capitalize. But if HD would have again, and that was in the 4th round, maybe I don't know, 4th or 3rd round that he got hit with the uppercut. He already had
at the end of the 4th.
Yeah, he already had broken HD's will. Like, you know what I mean? He already broke his will. So even though he got caught, HD didn't capitalize on, because you could see his will was already broken. This dude was doing whatever the fuck he wanted every round. Nothing was landing. The jab wasn't working. You was on your back foot. This kid was just diving in with shit angles you ain't never seen. Yeah, it was just not really what, you know, that fight could have gone either way. Like if HD, to this day, I still feel that way. If HD would have drew a line in the sand, applied his jab, and backed up Kai would have got fucked up. But if Kai came...
A shell-shocked HD was very presentable by the fact of not having you present in the corner again. I think it very much showed.
I don't know. I can't speak on that. Like, I don't know. That's you know how you would have to ask him about that shit. I don't know. But I mean, I definitely know that I know my fighters. I mean, like I trained him for a long time. There's shit that I would have said to him differently to adjust in that fight. His corner, little Bobby, Bryce's little brother. I mean, from what I heard on the videos, like he was giving him the right advice. He was telling him the right shit. He just wasn't doing it. And again, it's like if you don't have that trust in your corner to go out there and say, fuck it, I don't see it working, but I'm going to do it because this motherfucker keeps saying it, then it's never going to work out for you. Like he gave him the right advice. He's like, bro, step to the side, throw the uppercut. Like he was telling him what to do. And he landed one and he did good. But at that point, his will was already broken and Kai was already in rhythm doing what he was doing. Boom, 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 touching and going, holding, breaking up, killing time. Like he was doing everything he was supposed to do.
Yeah, Kai was smothered the fuck out of HD.
Yeah, he would do some. I don't know what it's called because I'm not a wrestler, but I've seen wrestlers do it. Like he would do some foot shuffling shit, and then he would just hop in and boom, catch Howard with some shit, smother him, throw some shit, protect his head, and then get separated. You know what I mean? It was smart. He fought smart. He did the right shit. That's how you win a fight.
Yep.
I mean,
I want to know what you might want to, if you're going to be busy tomorrow, because we got Chris Camozzi on tomorrow. And if you aren't busy, you should jump in and have one of your awesome questions.
For me? For Chris or him? Or who are you talking about? Me? Ask Chris Camozzi?
Yeah.
He's an MMA dude, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's the one. Who did he fight?
Lorenzo. Went the distance.
And then he knocked that first dude out in 37 seconds.
Oh yeah, he was a tall dude, that fought Lorenzo.
He made Lorenzo look small, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. He was big. That was a big ass white dude. Yeah. Shit, I'll go. What do you want me to ask him? I don't know. We can talk about that. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, you can hit me later. And we'll figure that shit out. We can do a little Legends Never Die segment real quick, or inviting me on. Boom.
Fucking right.
Yeah. So before we jump off, I want you to highlight your show real quick. Where can you find it and all that jazz?
Man, to be honest with you, it's Legends, the LNG. I don't even fucking, bro. I'll put the thing in my fucking whatever, and I'll tag you, and you can share it with your people.
Right.
I don't know. Again, I'm telling you, I'm just doing this as a way to express myself because I enjoy this shit. I have content. I know what I'm talking about. And, you know, if I could create a lane where I can make a few dollars off it, why not, you know?
That's right, my man. Well, I just want to say welcome to the media.
This guy just Dave Feldman me. He hit me with, my man. No. Dave Feldman's the only person that's allowed to say that. That's the first motherfucker I ever heard say it. And then now him and Travis Thompson were the only two people I've ever heard say that shit.
The Philly thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I just want to say welcome back to the media, man. It's good to have you back. I can't wait to see what you got cooking.
We'll chop it up. Hell yeah.
Levi, before you go, Ryan, do you have any sponsorships or anything you want to shout out?
Oh shit, you put me on. Sorry. Yeah, BK Bet Shark, Dr. Abe chiropractor. He's gangster. He takes care of all my fighters and me. Prestige Auto Sales of Fort Lauderdale. You guys can't buy any of them in Montana, but if you wanted a dope ass car, I know a dude. Pillow Fighting Championships, the most exciting sport in combat. Guerrilla Warfare for sure. I know there's a few other ones, and I'm fucked up for not knowing off the top of my head, but yeah, y'all know I fucks with y'all.
It's all right, you'll get them down by next week. What's up?
Shoot us, baby.
I'm wearing one right now. Guerrilla Warfare apparel, TWB 10. Go to your at checkout, save yourself 10% off for anything you get at the store. If you want to slide into the DMs, grab some Weekly Bus slides and Halftime Sports Bar and Taco Treat. Yeah. Keep going. And if you want some after fight tacos, or you want to go hang out, watch the fights, whatever you want to do. Oh, bingo nights. Every Thursday.
Oh man, I remember that one time I went to the halftime and we played bingo, and I got bingo and I hit a jackpot, bro. I'll never fucking forget that day. Halftime Sports Bar in Great Falls, bro. What a great time.
Yeah. Remember that bingo every Thursday. If you guys love bingo,
fuck yeah.
Shout out to 20 Past 4, your one-stop vape and head shop. We got 5 locations: 2 in Great Falls, 1 in Helena, 1 in Havre, 1 in Helena, 1 in Billings, and 1 in Butte.
And Prescott, Arizona.
Yes, sir. And shout out to Native Grown, the best marijuana in all of Montana. Make sure that you tap in with those guys if you're here in Montana, like Ryan Perez did.
Yes, sir. And
I want a Native Grown sponsorship. Why not, bro? Why can't I rep Montana? What the fuck?
Native Grown's the band.
Yeah. Yo, you know another thing before we go, and I know he's probably watching still. Kai Stewart's a real one, bro. Because even though they tell you can't wear marijuana products, this motherfucker wears them all over his trucks.
Hell yeah,
he's a real one. He said, "Fuck it." I'm gonna do it anyways. He's a real one.
King Kai, baby.
That man's the dude. That's right.
He looks square as fuck, but you can tell he's really about that life, bro.
G, bro. Yeah. Mr. Perez, thanks for coming on the show, my brother.
I appreciate you guys, bro. Have a great one, bro. Thanks for having me on.
Always. Yeah. Have a good night, man.
Later, guys.
Peace.
Bust water, bust through and bust moves. Stay true, the killer to stay smooth. Handsome brothers stay set in the mood, but they wanted funky rhymes from the brother so cool. Trying to check the vibes and set the conversation. The keenest minds to find this observation. I'm on 10 podcast, so don't not face it. We'll be the first to declare our greatness. Checking out, check out, I'm checking it twice on the weekly. I'm busting, cause busting is life. If you don't know, now you do though. You should peep game, that'd be cool though. Cause your part is crucial, so get on the movement. If you ain't
share, like, and follow.
Ignoring the truest. Some of the realest, they greatly influence kings in Montana, creating a movement, scrapping or rapping or laughing or acting. It really don't matter, cause this is our passion. We busting and trusting. It really is something. When it comes to our family, you know that we love them. That's how we roll. Montana in the house and we taking control. Podcast kings in the place to be. We taking over.
Tomorrow night, Chris Camozzi coming on. To everybody that's still live.
No boasting, shooting, tried. It's bus forward, it's ride or die. Slow down and catch the vibe. Weekly bus, but we on the night. No boasting, shooting, tried. It's bus forward, it's ride or die.
rock and light.
And we out.